Hi, and welcome back to Fixing South African Football. The 2023-2024 Mamelodi Sundowns side is widely regarded as one of the greatest club teams of all time. During their trophy-laden season, they emerged as African Football League champions and DStv Premiership winners, repeatedly dazzling on the global stage. However, after parting ways with head coach Rulani Mokwena, things took a turn. A new coaching team stepped in, but they struggled to replicate the same success. Enter Miguel Cardoso. Since taking over as head coach, he has won all 4 of his opening games. In this video, we'll explore how Cardoso has managed to turn things around and fix Mamelodi Sundowns. To understand Miguel Cardoso's impact, we first need to examine the squad changes he's made. Cardoso has brought in Khuliso, Modawo, Khuliso, and Divine Lunga to the fold. The big question now is, can he sustain the team's hunger and success? Let's break down how he plans to achieve this tactically.
I want a team that can control the games. And control the games, it means that the team must be solid in all the 4 moments of the game. Must understand very well what to do with the ball, obviously, but as I have in mind and clear, you have to have the ball to move, not the ball, but the opponent, in order to find the right spaces to attack those spaces.
Cardoso emphasizes controlling the game through 4 key moments. 1. What to do with the ball. 2. Using possession to move the opponent. 3. Finding or creating spaces. 4. Being aggressive with or without the ball. Cardoso sets his team up in a 4-3 formation to dominate possession, averaging a remarkable 69.5%. At the back, goalkeeper Ronwen Williams, arguably Africa's best shot stopper, plays a pivotal role with his exceptional ability on the ball. His distribution often creates a numerical advantage when the 2 centre-backs drop deep and wide to form a back 3 against a 2-man press. The midfield also drops slightly deeper, stretching the pitch vertically and creating space between the lines. This setup benefits both the midfielders and forwards by providing them with room to operate. Ball-playing centre-backs are essential to this system, as they carry the ball into midfield to beat the press. Another tactical tweak sees the full-backs pushed higher while the defensive midfielder drops between the centre-backs, creating a flexible shape. This fluidity ensures numerical superiority in key zones, punishing opposition midfielders who step out to press. When the midfield becomes compact, the full-backs act as free options. Players like Modawo and Lucas Ribeiro often tuck into half spaces, creating havoc for opposing defenses and allowing for direct passes into advanced positions. Sundowns leverage their technical superiority to create mismatches and overloads. Ribeiro frequently drops into the half space, dragging defenders out of position. Meanwhile, fullbacks like Modawo dominate entire flanks, creating width and opportunities for cutbacks or crosses. This positional play causes opposition defenses to shift, opening up space for Sundowns to exploit. Tight, quick passing sequences in midfield further unsettle the opposition, gradually creating openings for decisive moves. Sundowns are equally adept at recycling possession, using backward passes to stretch the field and create gaps between defensive lines. Sundowns fullbacks often position themselves wide, forcing their counterparts to follow, which opens up space in the half spaces for wingers. If opposition midfielders attempt to mark these wingers, Sundowns' 2 advanced midfielders gain extra time and space to dictate play. Alternatively, when opposition fullbacks track Sundowns' wide players, massive gaps open up for the wingers to attack centrally. Although this can result in a narrower attack, Modawo and Divine Lunga provide the necessary width to stretch the opposition. In the final third, Cardoso gives his forwards the freedom to be creative and exploit dangerous situations. While the build-up play is structured, the attacking phase thrives on fluidity and unpredictability.
So having control of the game has also to do with being very aggressive in the moment you lose the ball. Because as much as you control the game, or as much you are aggressive, there's a moment when you're going to lose the ball. And you need in that moment to be very, very strong. I think it's a moment that the team needs to grow a lot. And for that, you need to have a huge solidarity among the players. Because I prefer the players to run for 3-4 seconds and make an effort to recover the ball immediately, rather than coming down, reorganize and defend to win the ball and then having to go forward again.
Defensively, Sundowns excel at pressing high up the pitch. With a high defensive line and players in close proximity, they execute quick passing and apply relentless pressure when they lose possession. This includes the famous 6-second rule, where the team works to recover the ball immediately after losing it. The press is far from random. It's triggered when opponents make errors, such as receiving the ball with their back to play or taking a poor touch. Sundowns also use the touchline as an additional defender, cutting off passing options and winning possession. However, the high defensive line can be a vulnerability, especially against pacey forwards who thrive on balls over the top. Ronwen Williams often steps up to cover these situations, but it remains an area that top-tier opponents could exploit. Miguel Cardoso has revitalized Mamelodi Sundowns with his tactical ingenuity and a clear vision for the team. What do you think of his approach so far? Can he maintain this momentum throughout the season? Let us know in the comments below, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more in-depth football analysis.